go over last week's race. That's a fantastic achievement when you think of all the great drivers that had streaks like that and then had a bad race.
Yeah, obviously a lot of it has to do with car build and quality. I think Foyt's given me a really good car the last 4 years. Something that's been able to finish these races and be competitive and fight up front. So it's been really good to me. I'm very thrilled to keep that streak alive. Obviously, I would like to have had a bit of a better day. I definitely thought we were top 5 capable. Just a little unlucky with a couple of the last restarts.
You talk about that last restart. I think you kind of had some issues with, I think it was Rena's maybe trying to jump it. You watched it back, and what did you see in real time?
Man, he did a great job. It looked like it from the driver's point of view, and we went back and looked at it. He just did a great job timing it. I had what felt like the really brunt end of the stick there because Pelot checked up, and I almost ran into him, and I had the worst checkup of everybody in that line on the end of the accordion. So, yeah, like I said, just unfortunate. I wish I had timed that one a little bit better. Not quite sure how you do that when you're trying to, be on top of the car in front of you, but yeah, sometimes luck does play out.
Outside of just being in the top 10, what does it mean to you that 8 years in a row you started and finished all 200 laps of that race?
Yeah, I think I did the math. It's quite a few thousand miles. So, no, it's pretty awesome. I think it's a hell of an accomplishment. I think it just shows that one of these years, if we keep being there, we are going to win it. I think there's a lot of things that we need to do year after year to continue and improve and get better as a whole. But I definitely think that it's coming to us at some point.
How tough is it to switch focus to Detroit after 3 weeks in Indianapolis where it's all-consuming?
It definitely is a different mindset. I think the way that you drive here is vastly different, so that's kind of the biggest mental challenge. But also, I love coming here because I celebrate my birthday here. So, it's not really a hard mindset switch for me. It's just another race weekend that we're going to get after. And I've had so much fantastic success here in the past. So Detroit's been really, really good to me, and hopefully it continues to be good to me this weekend.
Do bumpy street courses really create another challenge and also put on a better race?
Yeah, I think that having really bumpy tracks is part of it. Having, bumps in the middle of turns like 9-1 or, 6-7 is a good thing. We've obviously smoothed a lot of that out due to driver's request, but the problem is when you smooth that out, like we did in St. Pete for turn 2-3, you get rid of a passing zone going into 4. So, yes and no, it's good and it's bad. I really loved Belle Isle for that reason. We never really touched the track, and it was always technical. Especially trying to come out of 2, but everybody complains about something. So, but it's amazing to me that what Chevrolet and Penske have done to smooth this place out and make it beautiful. But sometimes you just want things to be left alone.
Aside from pit lane, can you compare this to Long Beach in any way? Obviously, we don't have a long straight like Long Beach. Any other thing that's comparable to Long Beach?
Not really. It's 2 different tracks, so that's entry stability versus a lot of high grip. So, yeah, slightly different. So, yeah.
We don't know what doctors Kyle Busch saw or didn't see, but I'm curious, seeing what happened to him, will that make you any more apt to go see a doctor if you're not feeling well?
I mean, I don't know. It's such a weird situation. It's also kind of a hard question. I'm not a doctor. I'm a race car driver. We're all in amazing shape. I think, looking back, yeah, I think, from what we've read, some form of pneumonia. I think it's a very serious thing. I think from what I understand, once you've had it once, you're much more susceptible to it, getting it again, and it's more serious. But yeah, my wife kind of stays on top of my health, so I thank her a lot for that. And yeah, definitely, we're very lucky with our IndyCar safety team and our medical staff because we keep them week in and week out, and they see us all the time. Like, going to a general care physician anymore is almost something that we don't do because we're so much around these guys and they take care of us. And Dr. Visor has been such a key component for me since I've been in the series. I didn't get to work with Dr. Trammell too much. But, that's having someone like that in your corner that you see. I mean, you're basically seeing a doctor 20 weekends a year, that it's good for us so we can stay on top of it.
Is this place still, I know it's not Belle Isle, but 8 years ago was your first start.
Yeah.
Belle Isle. Does Detroit kind of hold special memories because of that? I know it's your
Yeah.
birthday
Oh,
weekend,
yeah.
but
I mean, this place has a lot of special memories to me. So I've had so many roller coaster moments around this place. I also love seeing the transformation of the city. I think, it's not something that I can say about everywhere we've been. From 2018 being in downtown Detroit to now, I mean, it is so vastly different. It is so much nicer. You just feel like all the businesses here have really put a lot of money into it to really revive, the economy here. And like I said, you can't say that about everywhere else we race. So I think that's also one of the reasons I enjoy coming back. Plus, I have some favorite restaurants here, some favorite steakhouses, and a lot of friends.
Where?
Oh, Prime and Proper is probably my favorite spot. I love San Morello for Italian food. I always have I'll get all my steaks from Fairway Packing, which is here in Detroit. So my lawyer is based here. I love the golf out here. I mean, I can kind of go on and on. So my dogs love coming here as well after Indy. So yeah, it's awesome.
They told you that?
Well, I mean, you could just tell because they're always happy. So there's some places we show up and I know that my Great Dane's not thrilled about it, but they're always happy to come to Indy and then here.
Their tail wags harder than normal.
Yes, and you can hear it with the Great Dane. So.
What does one do to celebrate a birthday in Detroit?
Well, like last year, finishing on the podium made my Sunday night quite entertaining. But yeah, hopefully we can do something like that. Like I said, I don't get to celebrate it till Sunday, so wake up race day morning. I've got my full job to do, and hopefully I can give myself a good birthday gift. So we'll go out and have a little bit of fun, enjoy Detroit.